Screams louder.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are up in Denver, Colorado today at the Mile High Stadium, technically Empower Field, the NFL stadium, and we are at the Down to Earth movement. Got some vendors over here and we are setting up as a vendor with the R32 Gtr. We got some merch, we got some other stuff that we're gonna be setting up today, and pretty cool car show. Last year we had the Telluride here, we brought the Supra, we brought the Evo wagon. This year we technically only have this thing, so I gotta unload this thing real quick, and then my little spot is technically right here. Make some content. All right, so I haven't really filmed a whole lot of stuff today because we've pretty much just been at the booth selling stuff, hanging out with people. We're really getting the booth all dialed in and I'm pretty stoked about that. I wish we had a little bit more stock of like the GTR shirt. We have this stuff that is basically coming. So all that stuff should be in about a week. All the GTR boxes and stuff should start shipping then. But we have these clearance boxes. We have like 40 or so like small clearance. So if you're small, we actually have these on the website right now. We have a bunch of 4X, 2X, 3X stuff that is all clearance and $10 a piece. We have a restock of the hoodies and all that stuff coming here soon. We got Jake from K-Series Parts over here. This is their K-Series BRZ. What is it, BRZ, FRS?
I don't actually know, I never got a title.
Oh, I thought you said it came with one.
Okay, I haven't physically looked at the piece of paper. I think it's a Subaru. I think it's a Subaru.
You think it's a Subaru. So K24 makes like 700 on low boost and like 900 on high boost.
Yep.
Pretty freaking wild, and it's got some cool parts on it, some K-Series parts.
Yeah, oh yeah, a bunch.
It makes sense because it's, you know,
it's K-Series, man.
That's the only thing that could go on it is pretty much K-Series parts. But yeah, he just is hanging out here with the race car. Dry sump, I like that. Is that bolt supposed to be out like that?
It's so to prime the oil system when it's super cold, we'll shove a 90-degree drill in there. Okay. And I just shoved a bolt in there to make it spin.
I really like it. This thing sounds super rowdy. He did the two-step today. Did you win?
No, I didn't.
Why?
I got beat by an Evo.
Oh,
but
I wonder if it was that same Evo that beat me last year.
Was it a black Evo?
Yep.
Okay.
Or is it a blue Evo?
This one was black, so.
It sounded really rowdy though.
That thing was gnarly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't never done two-step, but I just plugged in some numbers real quick, so.
But you made it far in the competition, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was like top 3. So.
That's good. So this is their drift car. This thing is really cool. They finally got it out on track. They drifted last week with us when we were at the Slush event. Yeah, so we're just kind of walking around checking out some cars. I don't know, I'm still debating on whether I want to put a K-Series in a drift car.
I'll help you, let's do it.
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
I really want to. They're small, they're light, they make a ton of power.
They surprise me. It feels like a 1J.
Really?
Like if I had to compare it, you've got like the bottom end torque without as much weight as a JZ.
Really?
I mean, yeah, we're only down like 100 torque versus horsepower, so the heads flow well, like they're pretty good.
It's a K-Series.
Yeah.
I mean, I know all about them.
You know Ks, yeah.
I know all about them. We got that thing. So yeah, just gonna walk around here for a little bit and show off some more of the other stuff. Supra, I've been kind of eyeing these things recently. I really want one of those. This freaking Audi though, look at this, the freaking all-road wagon. I think factory air suspension, you can make them look like this thing, and this thing is sick. Big fan of the all-road wagon. We got the 32 GTR. We've had a lot of people stopping by today asking if we're a scam or like if we're giving away the car today. We can't give away the car today. Obviously, I wish we could sell enough things in a day to like make that possible, but maybe in the future we'll do like a one-day giveaway. But this thing's pretty cool. Supercharged 4Runner Hellcat. This thing's really clean. Really clean. There's also a car over here that is actually really cool. I didn't even know they made this thing until one of the local importers, Revhard. It's actually a VR4 Galant wagon. So one of my very first cars was a Chevy Cavalier, and then after that I got on Craigslist and I found a wrecked in the front end Galant, and it basically just, I had to replace the radiator support and the radiator, and then that was essentially my car in high school. So seeing this thing, a twin turbo V6 all-wheel drive wagon, that's freaking sick. I'm pretty sure it's all-wheel drive. Kind of makes me want one. Like, it's just funny because like I literally had this as my first car, but it wasn't this one. I didn't even know this thing was possible. That's really cool. This thing used to be like a $100,000 car. Now it's like a $500,000 car. It's ridiculous. Really cool though. Every time I look at the Mark V Supras, I think I want one just a little bit more. Well, it's got the 7K wheels, the floating center caps. Yeah, a lot of the cars have already kind of left for the day since it's kind of towards the end, but pretty clean R32. It looks nice. Cleaned up bay, painted stuff. That looks nice. Lots of BRZs. One of these would be probably a great daily. Another BRZ, great daily. I think I have a little bit of an issue because every time I see a car, I'm just like, man, this would be a great freaking daily. It turns into not a daily, or, you know, the only way to get the one that you want for cheap enough is to find something that's kind of a project, so then it's not an instant daily. I feel like I almost just need to go out and buy like a brand new like Toyota Corolla or something like that, like a hatchback, and just like, that'll just be the daily, and then I'll just commit to that being the daily and then do something else. This is really clean Evo. I think this thing was at the slush meet too. Clean little EG. Can't knock a clean B series. They just meant to be. This thing's really cool too. I like that. It's all pimped out. Really freaking clean. See, this would be a great daily. Looks like they got a little pit bike in there. Little four-wheeler tires. This thing's sick. A little cappuccino. Little turbo, like 600cc thing or whatever it is. Just a bunch of wagons. I feel like the wagons are just kind of, they're more of a thing now. Sorry, my Shadow. Man, that thing is sick. I think this would be like the ultimate wagon. You know, twin turbo, 6.3 liter, V8, all-wheel drive, freaking insane. That's like the ultimate wagon. And then we have this guy right here. So if you guys remember, I had the F31 wagon, which was a 328D. I actually sold that to my dad a while back, and now I'm regretting it. I wish I had another one. But look at that. Look how freaking sick the wagon's are. So we got Mike from Divine Media over here. Look at that. Looks really similar to his LS though. And lots of cool cars. Lots of potential good dailies. I think this is Hank's car that we were doing the Grid Life event, where we were doing the little two-step battle in the middle of the night. That was the RB right there. Pretty cool. We got a C10 over here. Woo, I think it's pretty cool. One of the things that I've really been looking at daily wise, or what I've been wanting to do for daily, is I want to get an E91 BMW wagon, like a 328 wagon, and then I want to get an E90 335D, and then put the whole drivetrain in the wagon and have an E91 335D wagon. So I have a diesel wagon with the M57 and make like 600 foot-pounds of torque, and that sounds like a good daily. So we left the car show. My buddy right here, Jake.
Hello.
How you doing? He's not the owner of the K-Series parts FRS with the K-Series in it, but he's the driver of it, right? And you build her, do the things. So we're actually over here at K-Series Parts. We parked the truck and trailer over here so that way we could go take some pictures and videos of the R32. So if you guys see any nice advertisements on Instagram, on Facebook, any of that stuff, but Jake just told me that he bought this thing yesterday.
It was a little while ago, yeah, a
couple days ago. This is a factory manual, black interior, IS300, and we just gave away one of these things. Project Build giveaway 9.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We did one JVVTI, we did a W58, and it was sick.
Try to buy my car that I haven't even started.
He hasn't even started the build yet, which I don't need to be doing that. So
dude, did you just say you have like 30 cars?
38.
38.
Look at this thing.
Wow.
This thing's kind of sick.
Yeah, that's
K-Series in an E36. Like that would be, honestly, that'd be a great car.
It'd be fun. I think it's gonna be great once
How
it's done.
much do these things weigh?
I don't even know. This is the first E36 I've touched.
Well, it looks like the mounts are beautiful. I love those things.
They'll be cool. I mean, this one.
Look at that. Look how good it fits in there. Like you can't even tell that it has engine mounts on it.
Okay, this is Carcane Corner. I've actually gotten rid of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, backup body for when I wrecked the Chevy.
Dang.
Have you seen this thing?
Rust, bro.
Yeah, so.
This is the one with the Crown Vic front end.
Yeah, we like shoved a Crown Vic front underneath it.
This needs a diesel. It needs a diesel, the hood stack.
Like an OM606.
OM606.
Like all the sauce. Yeah, this was a project I started and never finished.
It looks cool. I like those wheels. I like the spare tire wheel thing. Like it
I actually did this. It wasn't like that when I bought it. I actually made it that way. Wire wheel it down to bare metal, and then salt, vinegar, hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle, and then clear coat over it.
Well, this thing looks terrible.
Yeah, it's great, right? It's like the most fake rust.
Did it have like that?
No, that happens over time. But if you clear it better, it wouldn't do that. I just did like rattle can clear.
Really?
Boys only. Sorry. Have a good day. Later, guys.
I'm
gonna go build race cars.
See you later.
Hub dynos in house. Cool stuff like that.
This is your daily with a popped.
Listen, it's not popped yet. Technically, it's not popped.
You can still run that.
It's a 95 LS 400, man. It's all in stock.
This is an LS 400.
I guess this thing started its life as an LS400 and now it's a 55 Chevy.
Yeah, 50 turbo, 1UZ, stock internals, Field Tech. Put down's like 710 to the wheelish. It's right on that limit though. It's not very happy at that horsepower.
Like like it just doesn't sound like
it's got a lot of blow by. We built it in the garage in like 60 some odd days. It shows, you can definitely tell if you look at it up close. It lived its life NA for the first few years. We traveled the country, went to SEMO, we went to Hoonigan, did all the fun stuff. And honestly, I think that was my business card that ended up making me work here and build race cars full time. Build cool cars in your garage and you never know what'll happen.
Build cool cars in your garage, then send me some pictures and videos of you doing it, and then say, hey Trevi, I want a job because I need another one. We got Sean. Sean is great. We just need another.
So this is
this the new big dog?
Yeah, this is our front wheel drive car. Started its life as a VIN numbered RSX. So like cut the floors out, pretty much cut everything except for the outer skins out. Try to get rid of as much weight as possible. Chromoly tube chassis, ruled around a 25.5, and obviously with 25.5s you can run, what is it? Is it 8s? Do you know? I can't remember the NHRA rule.
No, it's like 6s.
Oh, is it?
Or something, yeah.
Cool, that's even better. All the business stuff's up front in these cars. Mid-plate, air shifted sequential.
Dry sump. This thing's gonna be sick.
It should be. We're hoping for, we're gonna go for the record long term, which is in the 7.4s now, 7.5s.
That's sick. Weight plate.
Yeah, about 120 pounds.
So he just made a video that he posted on the internet, and he talked about mid plates, and they said they were going to build one out of chromoly to save weight, but then they added 125 pound of weight plate on the front.
It's because it's not as far forward as possible. Listen, you can go that much further forward. That's mild steel, yes, that one is. Yeah, that was my mock-up, so.
I was like, don't you want some weight in the front for those things?
Oh, like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
oh, buddy.
Yeah, it's there. Once it's fully assembled, we're gonna have to hang weight off the rear to be able to drive. So the big issue is like the first half of the track is fine. It's when you get off the throttle that it becomes an issue. We're looking into like active aero. I don't know if you've ever messed with that, but at the finish line, we're talking about doing stuff to where the quarter panels will pop open with the chutes and everything to try and suck the rear end down.
I've always wanted, like, why don't people turbo more of these? Like,
dude, they're like, it's a stock K series. You don't have the K swap.
Well,
like,
it's a stock K series. It's factory all-wheel drive. It has factory trailing arms. It's factory manual, factory shift linkage, factory everything. The only thing you have to do is put in the ECU. Isn't the ECU like a little weird?
No, if it's a manual, you can use it still. It'll be fine.
Like, I don't know why nobody makes like 800 horsepower K series ones of these. Like, literally, you take that stock engine, you put some rods in it, and then freaking send her.
Yeah. And they're not that heavy. They're not that heavy.
Maybe that's what I should do. Is get a K series manual unit, throw some rods in it, and just give her the send. It's like buying a Corvette for drifting because you don't have to LS swap your 240. It's just already done. It's like you buy one of these things.
That's a good point.
Well, I mean,
now you're giving me worst ideas.
You have the Element over there, and that's a manual all-wheel drive one, right?
That one's auto, but I could make it manual. It's not hard.
But like that would be cool.
That would be fun. Don't give me ideas, man. That car's for sale right now. Don't give me ideas.
There we go. How's that?
Is this how you like just hit up big ass fans? Be like, yo, listen, like.
I have my morning routine that I need to fix.
This thing is quiet.
Yeah.
They're not bad. But just
like,
2 of them in the shop keeps the shop cool in the summer. So this thing, I don't know if you've seen this thing or heard of this thing. Tube chassis, 4-door Integra, sequential, 40-8 front and rear diff, F-150 internals in the front diff to make it sling correctly.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna run Corvette C7 knuckles all the way around. It's a party car. I don't really know its purpose yet.
Whose idea was this?
Me and Chris is the owner.
Is this like a Hoonigan, like a Hoonicorn type?
Yeah.
Like
we were gonna call it the Honda Corn to see if Honda sues us first or if Hoonigan sues us first. It's kind of a battle.
You should paint it like yellow too.
Oh, that'd be cool, like Type R yellow.
Yeah,
like,
Type R yellow, and then put kernels on it.
Oh yeah.
I need one of these.
That changed me as a driver.
Really?
Oh yeah. Jump on for a few hours a night. You'll get faster. Just feel smoother.
It looks like it's got a lot of dust on it. Maybe we need to.
Yeah, you need to borrow it.
Maybe how you guys have separate shipping warehouses, you could have separate sim rigs. Just have one in
different locations.
Southern Colorado and one up here. I'd like to give a little thank you to Jake.
Oh no, thank you. Thanks for coming by, dude.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go shoot some R32 content. We had a great time at the meet today. You didn't win.
I had fun.
I don't know why. Maybe you needed some 2JZ parts instead of some K-Series parts.
I hear a race coming on.
Maybe
we could line them up.
Might have to do that. Might have to do that.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, technically, like my S14 drift car, you have a K-Series drift car.
Oh.
It's got a 2JZ and a turbo. You got a K-Series and a turbo. Maybe we could like
we could do something.
We could do like a little.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it. Cool. Say when. I'll come up there.
Appreciate it, man.
You guys have a good night.
Later, brother.
Bye. who that was. Hey.
Hello.
So what we're actually doing right now is out shooting some promo footage for the R32. So we got Matt over here. How you doing? Greenfield Visuals, and he works with Charles a lot, and they basically got their own things. But this is his camera car, the Slow Ball. It's not the Slow Ball, no. It's HHR.
Yeah, we call it the Homie Hot Rod.
The Homie Hot Rod, the HHR. This thing, they basically built this little thing off of a hitch in the back. It's got this little setup right here, and then a Ronin. What gimbal is that?
This one is currently the DJI Ronin M. Over the winter, I'm upgrading it to the DJI RS3 Pro. I already have that gimbal. I just need to adapt it to the current rig or just build something better.
So you basically have a remote control.
Yep.
And then you have the Raven thing.
Yeah, so I have a Raven Eye that sits on top of my camera, and then I essentially have it connect wirelessly to my cell phone, and it's able to get me some really smooth footage, and I don't have the mess of cables because I'm really bad at cable management.
It's super sick. You can basically rotate this thing 360 degrees around, but we're actually heading to a tunnel on I-70 here in Denver really soon, and we're gonna go grab some footage. We basically had to wait until it got a little bit later. And then the cool thing is he actually has these headsets, which is super sick because we have River, he's cruising the Cobalt. With that, he could kind of control traffic behind us, and then we could switch lanes, and then we could say, hey, pull up, like we don't have to yell, we don't have to use hand signals. We basically just have these little things, and all four of us have them, so it's pretty sick. So yeah, we're gonna go do some cruising around, go get some more tunnel shots and some other stuff. The footage is looking super sick so far, just the stuff that I've seen off the Raven.
Yeah,
so
from just the low quality stuff on the phone, it already looks great.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the 4K footage.
Yeah, so. Me neither. So, and this thing's a manual too. It needs a turbo. That's what it needs. It needs a turbo. Jake, what happened?
We gotta film your demise.
I think the alternator just died.
It said no bueno, huh?
Yeah, it's at like 7 volts right now, so.
Ouch.
Listen, I'm driving this thing all night. Come and hang out with you guys, and my car breaks.
I don't know what's up with that. It looks great though. Oh.
Probably shouldn't go out on the road.
Walk out in the road filming. So we are leaving Jake on the side of the road, but he is calling a tow truck, and he's not too far away from the shop right now. So we're gonna go shoot some stuff real quick with a 32. Back to Rip. That rig is a unit. What? It went down?
Holy.
Oh, you didn't lock it.
I didn't.
It was just on the pad.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't believe it stayed like that.
It just dropped just now.
Yeah.
Literally just now.
Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me.
That scared the fuck.
That was
At least
the
we weren't moving.
loudest fucking noise.
At least we weren't moving.
Hey, well, I'm glad that your unit didn't fall down on I-70.
Look how close that was to the ground.
That is pretty close. That would have been some good shots, though.
It would have been.
That would have been. Yeah.
Great shots.
It would have been cool.
So if you guys want to see some of this stuff, Greenfield Visuals on Instagram and C4Productions on Instagram. They're going to go home and post some of this stuff. We're going to make some cool reels, and we're going to have some advertisements, some stuff on the internet.
Yep.
But look at that. Buddy, that's sick.
Yeah, I'm super excited with the way that the shoot turned out, and the headsets were a big game changer. It's now we can hear each other, and it's really cool, like zero latency or anything like that. So
The headsets were sick.
they were
Dude, the
awesome.
headsets are
Like
awesome.
without the headsets, like we would just be blind, like screaming at each other. I'd be doing the wrong thing, but it's like, hey, we're gonna do a lane switch right now. Go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hey, block traffic. Cool. Dude, it feels like we're like robbing a bank or something like that. So huge shout out to these guys for coming out, helping me film this stuff, and hopefully you guys for getting in it for a chance to win this thing, because holy crap, buddy. How sick.
Dude, it's so sick.
It's so sick.
It's so sick.
So sick.
Oh,
I need to get the dick.
oh, thanks.
Yep.